so now I'm done right here, but I'll go here. Click open. We don't need video. Click on the system. So is that what we have to do? Under current clicking, make sure the number drops to 100. Oh, that's for up later. Yeah, so does it say start stream? If you're streaming right now, are we on?
Which is broadcasting the game this morning on channel 700 in San Diego, channel 890 in Palm Springs 690. The game will be rebroadcast, and that schedule is on SoCal101TV.com. This game is also streaming live on the CIF.org website.
Yep, Brian, so call message.
We also welcome PlayOnSports.com, who is doing a live audio broadcast of the CIF State Regional Action. It's available at www.playonsports.com.
Good morning and welcome to PlayOnSports.com. I'm Andrew Jensen, live from Warren High School here in Downey, California for the Girls Division III Championship matchup between Oaks Christian and Pauley High School. As we are just set to go underway here, Oaks Christian will be in their black uniforms and Pauley will be in the white. Beautiful day here in Southern California. Oaks Christian in the black. They are going against, again, Pauley in the white, as we are waiting word from the referee to get this thing going, as I'm joined here by Thomas Conroy on this bright and sunny day here in Downey, having a hard time seeing our computer screen. And we are having just a quick delay here. Oaks Christian, one of the top teams in the state, ranked number 12 in the entire nation, as they get ready to take on Pauley out of Pasadena. Waiting to get word from the referee to see the play going. Is some sort of delay, so we're not quite sure what's going on, but referees are waiting to get this thing going. The referee's discussing, as again, we apologize here for the delay. We're trying to figure out what delay is all about before we get going, but both teams are on their respective sides, kind of getting extra balls on the pitch here and warming up. So from Oaks Christian will start the game going towards the right goal. As we are on north view, so they are going right. Oaks Christian in the black and uniforms with the white trim, and Pauley with the white and orange uniforms. So run through the rosters here for Pauley. It's going to be Mia Fernandez, Natalie Treister, Julia Yun, Becca Hannell, Julia Blanco, Nora Johnson, Catherine Boyer, Sloan Askins, Kayla Valencia, Katie Wardlaw, Jackie Olive, Evan Gansito, Ryan Casey, Sarah Mendenhall, Catherine Berry, Alex Treister, Noel Askins, Allie Enick, Brooke Edwards, Ann Winston, Simone Abergernon, and Diane Matheson for Pauley. And Oaks Christian has Claire Williams, Sydney Saquette, Megan Demijan, Nicole Thompson, Allison Pantuso, Brooke Horvatich, Mallory Carillis, Gabriel Stevens, Samantha Bruder, Abby King, Amber Goldberg, Carrie Mannion, Amanda Delaplane, Catherine Grossman, Katarina Smith, Jessica Pantuso, Michaela Martin Labrie, Rachel Connors, Alexandra Bruder, and Jessica Burns on this Oaks Christian roster. Head coach for Oaks Christian is Sebastian Alvarado, and the head coach for Pauley is Pat Gray. And still delay here on the pitch, trying to figure out. I think there may be some roster issues.
Sports fans, stop by your local Sports Authority, where you'll find everything you need for your favorite sports. Sports Authority is proud to be the
So the keeper for Christian, Sydney Saquette, the senior.
Sports Authority, all things sporting good.
And keeper on the other for Pauley on the other end. Looks like Julia Yun will be the keeper. And I think we're about ready to go after whatever that delay was all about. And here we go. Pauley boots it, and it's going to be chased down by, Oaks Christian kicks it initially and chased down by Pauley. Ball knocked out, and it's going to stay possession with Oaks Christian. The Lions of Oaks Christian and the Panthers of Pauley. Ball is thrown in. Kicking on is Pantuso, and Pantuso has it knocked away. Pauley trying to track it down. A header from Samantha Bruder keeps it in possession of Pauley momentarily. Now back to Pauley, and Pauley looking to push. That's Katie Wardlaw. Wardlaw gets it to center pitch to Evan Gansito. Gansito still has it. Ball knocked away, and it will go out. Possession back to Oaks Christian. Ball thrown in. Oaks Christian chases it, and it's going to be Pauley who comes up with possession now right at 50-yard line on the football marker. Pauley has it knocked away. Oaks Christian trying to come up with a steal there. That's Jessica Burns, who is in the middle there for Oaks Christian. Just underway. No score in this Division III Girls Championship, Southern California Championship match. Ball knocked away, and it will be Oaks Christian possession. Ball booted and saved by Pauley. Again, we're right at the midfield marker. Two players fall to the ground. And Pauley looking to push against this powerful Oaks Christian team who defeated Bishops out of La Jolla a few days ago. A 2-0 win there for Oaks Christian. And Oaks Christian has it on the Pauley side of the pitch now. Knocked away as Oaks Christian's Amber Goldberg had it. Knocked away, and Rachel Connors in the vicinity. Shot on goal is going to be saved. So first shot on goal goes to Oaks Christian, and it was saved. And the shot was by Samantha Bruder. And Oaks Christian has it again, looking to get another opportunity as Pauley kicks it deep down on the other end. Oaks Christian chasing it down. That's Bruder. Bruder chases it down. Pauly with almost an attempt. That was Ryan Casey, who is going on the left wing there trying to get an attempt, but Bruder knocks her down before she's able to get the shot off.
Back with you here, Andrew. Had a little technical issues, but we're thankful everything's all taken care of.
Outside makes it kind of difficult seeing our screen to make sure everything's going good, so we apologize if there was any difficulty. Oaks Christian just with a tackle. And the flag comes out, and it will be possession for Pauly.
Interesting to see these two teams played on February 26th, with Polytechnic winning 3-1 in the Southern Section championship playoff. So, you know, still a little bitterness, I bet you, between both sides about facing each other this early.
Open net, and the shot is in. Goal, Pauly. As Pauly is on top, 1-0 at the 35-minute mark. That was Evan Gancito with the open look. And Pauly jumps on the board early.
Yeah, great free kick. Got it in the middle of the zone area. A lot of distraction for the goalkeeper, and Gancito kicked it right through the middle of the crease for the first goal of the contest.
And something to note as well for those of you who might not be familiar at the championship level, the clock actually stops here. There's no extra time added at the end of each half or overtime period. So the clock will stop momentarily during the goal. And clock rolling again here as Pauly looking to add on. And Oaks Christian will try to answer. Oaks Christian has it as Rachel Connors trying to go the other way now. Pauly has it. Pauly pushing. And that is Kayla Valencia. Valencia on the sideline being chased down by Bruder. And Valencia has it knocked away. Bruder comes up with it. And Oaks Christian will get possession.
Yeah, freshman Samantha Bruder really played that well, really cut down the angle on the incoming forward, coming in towards the Oaks Christian's crease.
And Oaks Christian has possession, and they're going to look to answer. That's Allison Pantuso who has it. Pantuso has it knocked away, and it will stay with Oaks Christian as they throw it in. That's going to be Pantuso on the side. Throws it in. Knocked over by Connors. Connors has it knocked it back towards the 40-yard line on the football field. Now Oaks Christian crosses mid-pitch, looking to push. Knocked away, and Pauly regains possession, and Pauly looking to answer, and they're tripped up near the 50-yard line. And it's going to remain Pauly possession.
And Andrew, we just got a clarification from the scorers table that it was Noel Askins, number 17 from Polytechnic, that scored that goal. So
Noel Askins with the goal. So 1-0 on the Askins goal for Pauly.
And that was in the 5th minute here in the first half.
As we are at the 33 minute and 25-second mark of this first half, 1-0 Pauly on top in this championship match for the girls Division III.
And you got to believe for the Panthers, that gives them a lot of confidence. Already defeating this Oaks Christian team, as we spoke earlier, 3-1. Now have a 1-goal advantage here in the SoCal Regional Championships. You know, right now, and they're showing it right now, being ultra aggressive in the offensive zone.
Fight for the ball there, and Pauly comes up with it, trying to reset the offense. Stolen away by Oaks Christian's Megan Demijan. Demijan gets it on over to Alexandra Bruda. And Pauly intercepts. And Pauly will look to push. As Hanel had it knocked away, ball sails down towards the Oaks Christian, or by the Pauly goal, and Pauly's keeper will pick it up.
Sydney Soloquet, number 1, is the keeper for Oaks Christian.
That was Pauly's goalkeeper, Julia Young, who was able to pick up that loose ball.
Sorry about that.
And Oaks Christian will look to respond. Ball knocked away momentarily, but Oaks Christian comes up with it. That's Connors. Connors has it at midfield, trying to kick it down to her teammate Demijan. And the ball is close to going out of bounds. And finally will roll out of play. And I believe it's going to stay with Oaks Christian. So Oaks Christian will have an opportunity here. Most of the play thus far has been on their zone. And so this play will actually get inbounded or thrown in on the Pauley side of the field.
Yeah, uncharacteristically for an early start of a championship game, a lot of offensive play by both teams.
31-minute mark. We have a Pauley player getting thrown down. That was going to be thrown in again by Oaks Christian, Ryan Casey. The freshman getting significant playing time, significant minutes, one of the top players for this Oaks Christian team. Loose ball, and it is going to be kicked and missed. And Oaks Christian had an opportunity as Yun was on the ground, and they were unable to capitalize.
Great opportunity right there for the Lions. Just could not capitalize on it, as they had a forward behind two defenders, and the keeper sprawled out as she attempted to go after that ball and still could not get it into the crease. Let's see if that hurts them as we go forward in this contest.
Yeah, that was an opportunity that Oaks Christian wishes, I bet they're wishing they could have back.
Yeah.
As the keeper was on the ground and they had an open net in front of them. And this time Oaks Christian's attempt is knocked away, deflected. Still deep down in Pauley territory, saved by Yun on the loose ball. Yun will pick it up and wait for her team to get reestablished.
Yeah, you've seen early on Yun very aggressive in the keep.
Yun has it, gets it onto her teammate. Chasing down now is Ryan Casey, the freshman. Casey has it knocked away, and Oaks Christian will just kind of kick it out and will stay with Pauley possession, but way down on their side of the field.
Yeah, Kerry Mannon about midfield mark. Try to get it ahead to one of her forwards there, Alexander Bruder. Just led her a little too far and it went out of play.
29.5 to go here in the first half. As Pauley is on top 1-0 over Oaks Christian. Oaks Christian has it. Still trying to respond here. Alexandra Bruder knocked out, and it will be Pauley possession. Pauley coming out here from Pasadena area, and Oaks Christian making the trip from Westlake Village, so both teams not coming too far. Ball kicked away and saved by the defender for Oaks Christian. Mallory Carillius just boots it away, and we'll have Pauley reset. Pauley gets it thrown in. Oaks, Megan Demijan. Demijan, and a save as Demijan got it to Carillius, and Carillius' kick was saved by Yun.
Yeah, Mallory Carillius really showed a lot of speed, and she got that lead pass by Demijan. Oaks Christian being really aggressive inside the offensive area.
Kick deep down. Pauley trying to track it down. If they can get possession, they're going to have an opportunity. But Oaks Christian able to save it. As Carrie Mannion able to save, and it looks like we should have a corner kick here from Pauley now.
And Mannion is arguing that she kicked it off of one of the Polytechnic players there, so it should be Oaks Christian's ball, but the referee will have none of that, and now we're going to have a very key corner kick here at the 27-minute mark.
So the corner kick for Pauley. They're already on top 1-0. Ball in play, and the kick is deflected. Another opportunity. Does it get in? It does. Goal for Pauley.
Kayla Valencia, number 7, with that double kick right there. She stood on the far side, Andrew, towards the left of the crease, all alone, untouched, and really unguarded by a defender, and she showed the patience and the accuracy to put that in past the keeper, and quickly now we have a 2-goal lead for Polytechnic here at the 27-minute mark.
Kayla Valencia, the sophomore, with the big goal to give her team a 2-0 advantage. And Pauley with another opportunity here. They are looking to push. Ball knocked away, and Oaks Christian is just going to kick it away and try to let their defense reset. And the ball rolled out of bounds towards the Pauley bench. And Pauley will inbound now, or throw it in right at mid-pitch mark. So Valencia with the goal to give her team a 2-0 lead with 26:39 left here in the first half. Again, no added time in this match. So when the clock hits 0, that is it. So we won't have any added time for penalties or injury time or anything like that. And Oaks Christian must feel kind of shell-shocked here as Pauley jumps on top 2-0 in the first 14 minutes of this game.
Well, you know, coaching athletics, that if you've played a team, in, let's say, less than 2 weeks prior to this contest, and they get on top of you quickly, you get that almost like feeling, here we go again, and you kind of force mistakes upon yourself that you normally don't do if you're playing another opponent. And I think that's right now what's falling here with Oaks Christian is they lost that contest on the 26th of February to Polytechnic, and now they're down in the hole 2-0, and you can kind of sense it in their body mannerisms on the pitch.
Pantuso has it deflected away off of Valencia. It's going to stay with Oaks Christian. So Pantuso will get ready to throw it in. Right on the sideline on the corner. Fight for the loose ball, knocked away, and it will go to Pauley. Nice defense there by Brooke Horovich, as Horovich there able to disrupt the Oaks Christian offensive player and get the possession back.
Yeah, really aggressive there with Horovich for that play, so nicely done by her.
Yeah, you mentioned, when you fall behind 2-0 quickly in the first 15 minutes or so, you have to start thinking, it starts creeping in your head, oh, great, here we go again. Mm-hmm. And so you got to wonder, especially, being a lot of these players underclassmen.
And it works the other way, too, where you have confidence that you can pretty much do, try to stop us. And that's really the attitude you're getting right now from Polytechnic here is, we're going to stay in our offensive game that worked well against you. If you can stop it, then we'll make the adjustments. But until that time, we're still going to go with what brought us here.
So Pauley possession right at the mid-pitch mark. Evan Gancito has it knocked away, and it's going to knocked out behind the Pauley bench. And it will be Pauley possession once the ball is retrieved.
Do you want to watch more of your school's great matchups like the game you're enjoying here this afternoon? Then tell your school to sign up for Play On Sports School Broadcast Program. The program allows schools to broadcast all their games and other activities on the web. For more information, go to playonsports.com/SBP.
I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Thomas Conroy this afternoon from Warren High School in Downey, California. It was a rainy weekend now. It's actually pretty warm out here.
I know. I brought a jacket, and it is warm, man.
So 2-0, Pauley on top as Yun tracks down that loose ball. And we'll get ready to throw it back in to her Pauley teammates, or kick it back in, I should say. Header there from Oaks Christian's Rachel Connors. Connors still has it, and we'll get it back to one of her defenders.
Connors, one of the captains for Oaks Christian.
Pauley knocks it down and unable to catch up as it's saved by the keeper, Sydney Saquet.
Saquet very aggressive coming out of the keep.
Pauley possession yet again. They have controlled the time of possession thus far in the first about half. We're at the 22-minute mark, almost 22-minute mark here in the first half. Knocked away. Pauley trying to get something going. Kick down. Or Oaks Christian will try to chase it and catch up, but they cannot to unavail there. Gabrielle Stevens was the closest player in the vicinity for Oaks Christian. Now back to Gansito. Gansito trying to control it for Pauley. She has it in the Oaks Christian territory. Ball is kicked past midfield. And Pauley has it. Pauley looking to push. They have a 3-on-3 if they can get something set up. And Oaks Christian will have none of it as they'll try to kick it back towards midfield and try to regain possession. Megan Demijan has it. Demijan over to Connors. Connors on the far side, inside Pauley territory at the 25-yard line on the football field. Knocked away. Oaks Christian trying to get a shot on goal. They cannot as it's knocked away again by Pauley. Gansito is all over the place as she gets possession of it. Over now to Nora Johnson. Nice move. Knocked away. Johnson able to recover. And Johnson trying to find Boyer, but referee stops play and says it's going to be Oaks Christian possession.
Yeah, Sloan Atkins was over there also for Polytechnic, trying to make a play on the ball. Very active offensively. You've seen from this Panthers squad.
2-0, Pauley on top if you're just tuning in, as we are right at the 21-minute mark. So we played almost halfway through. And really, Oaks Christian they've had one decent look early in the ball game that was saved fairly easily. But other than that, Pauley has really been on the attack and been the aggressors. Gansito knocked away. Chased down over to Wardlaw. Wardlaw trying to beat her defender, knocked away. Good defensive play there. Give credit to Gabrielle Stevens.
Yes, Gabrielle Stevens came up, read that pass attempt nicely there, and kicked it out of bounds to reset defensively for Oaks Christian.
Waiting for a referee to give the okay to get the ball thrown in, and here we go. It's going to be Pauley at about the 45-yard line on the football field. And Pauley finally able to get it thrown in. That's Julia Blanco who was doing the throw in.
Great header there by Oaks Christian to get it back out to midfield.
Gansito has it yet again. She's tripped up from behind, and a whistle comes in.
Allison Pentuzzo there, the sophomore defender, made that great reaction and headed the ball out of play. Or out of the zone, I should say.
It really is warm out here, Thomas. We're outside right in the middle of the action here, and it's considering how cold and wet it was yesterday and early this morning, it's really changed.
Yeah, I was up here in Los Angeles yesterday working on an assignment, and it poured all evening last night, so I was really surprised with when I woke up this morning and saw the bright blue skies upon us.
There's a harmless shot on goal there by Pauley, easily saved by Saquet. And it's going to be Oaks Christian possession. Out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lions. So Pauley in control. They took the early goal at about the 5-minute mark and haven't looked back. And looking to tack on now. They have possession. It's Wardlaw.
Showed great patience there. Had two defenders around her. She got around them and worked it down to the nearest side of the pitch.
Nora Johnson has that one knocked away. It's going to roll out of bounds to the fence. It's going to stay with Pauley. As Pauley gets ready to throw it in, Julia Blanco will run up towards the 50-yard marker and get ready to toss it in.
Seen a little bit of adjustment by Oaks Christian from the beginning of the game, Andrew. Working now the defense, really attacking now those forwards, not allowing them to get themselves going with the ball offensively. Really trying to tighten up once they retrieve a pass.
Trying to chase it down. There's Oaks Christian player, went down hard.
That might be a card. Let's see.
I'm trying to see
Yep.
who that is.
I think that's number 22.
It
No, it
looks-
isn't. Excuse me. It's Askins, number
Yeah.
6. Sloan Askins.
Well, she was the one that made the contact.
Mhm.
And we're just trying to see who the injured player is
Oh, I'm sorry.
for Oaks Christian. Yeah, Sloan Askins was the one that
She just got yellow carded, so she has to come off
yeah.
the pitch.
And
She's replaced by number 12.
it looks like the injured player who's up and walking on her own power is Carrie Mannion, which is a good sign, but it looks like she's going to be okay.
She got replaced by Becca Hamill, number 2. Play on Sports is on Facebook and Twitter, giving you news and information and links to great highlights. Follow us at Play on Sports on both Facebook and Twitter, and you can have access to thousands of live and on-demand games on YouTube at youtube.com/PlayOnNetwork. Keep up with all the high school action every week from your destination for high school sports, PlayOnSports.com.
Sorry, Thomas interrupted you there. Nora Johnson just bulldozed Gabrielle Stevens. But it will be Oaks Christian possession as Jessica Burns has it, midfielder. Knocked away. And Oaks Christian trying to retain possession, trying to get some kind of momentum going. They've had a difficult time. And, again, it really has been Pauly being the aggressor. Right? We keep seeing Oaks Christian's players on the grounds, and Pauly just seems to be playing at a different level right now.
Yeah, being ultra aggressive, not allowing the Oaks Christian Lions forwards and midfielders to have any room basically to kind of maneuver downfield as Polytechnic comes right after them and wants to gain control of the soccer ball.
Pauly has it. Trying to push. Knocked away. Burns has it. Burns trying to get something set up. Trying to chase down. It's deep inside Pauly territory. Oaks Christian's Gabrielle Stevens comes up with it momentarily. And it's still going to be possession here. I guess there was a whistle.
Handball.
A handball.
Not very popular call as we're sitting in with the Polytechnic fans. They don't appreciate that one.
So Connors is going to have a free kick at the 28-yard line. Connors will get it right in the crease, and it's going to sail out of bounds.
Try to lead with a header to Pantuzo, but just didn't work as it went right by her and out of play. So it'll be a free kick for the keeper, Yoon. So another opportunity by Oaks Christian goes by the boards right there.
Clock ticking away, 15:43 left here in the first half. 2-0 if you're just tuning in, Pauly on top. We'll have the boys Division III championship game in the Southern region shortly after this one's completed. But this one, championship ball game match with Polytechnic and Oaks Christian.
Give or take about 20 minutes, I would believe, for warm-ups. And
someone's teasing us here with some barbecue because something smells pretty good right outside here.
I've traveled with you. You know your food.
Exactly. And have I steered you wrong?
No, not at all.
Oaks Christian trying to get something going. They cannot. They're looking to get a play set on the far side. But Samantha Bruder will have it knocked out, and she'll throw it back in.
Noel Askins thought she had an opportunity there. Grab control of the ball. She already has one goal in this game. Here she goes.
O'Connors has it just stolen away, and now Askins has it. Askins will try to maneuver one-on-one, and she loses possession, and it goes back to the defender, Allison Pantuso.
And that was her sister, Sloan Atkins, back on the pitch after sitting out due to that card infraction.
So Pauly will have it knocked out. They'll have a toss in from about the 45. Or check that, Oaks Christian will throw it in. Connors has it knocked away. If Atkins can catch up, she's going to have an attempt. There it is. Atkins got it. Sloan Atkins, apologize there. Askins gets it in on the right side of the net on the one-on-one move, and Pauly jumps on top 3-0.
Wow, what a great play by Sloan Atkins. She had the breakaway, and really you see that a lot of times players kind of get amped up and really don't show the patience to kind of control the ball and then make the kick. And what Atkins did, she head faked the goalkeeper, got her to her knees, and then that led to an easy opening to the far post, and that's when she put it home for the third goal here in the first half.
Sloan Askins, only a freshman, is putting on a clinic. And the Pauley fans are loving that. She's going to be around for 3 more years after this. So there's 13:35 left here in the first half, and Pauley on top 3-0, and they have dominated from the get-go.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, pretty much, right from the opening kick, they have the dominated play here. And, boy, the Askin sisters, one's a freshman, as you stated. The other one's a junior, and they really play well together because they really look for each other to move down the pitch, and they've done it all afternoon. And I just like their aggressiveness overall as a team by the Polytechnic Panthers.
Yeah, that was Sloan Askins who had that goal, I believe.
Yes.
Yeah. And Oaks Christian will get possession. So this team, Pauley, with Noelle Askins only a junior, Sloan Askins only a freshman, Kayla Valencia a sophomore. So loaded with underclassmen, and you can fully expect that they're going to be back in contention for years to come.
Yeah.
This team from Pasadena.
Scary what they're going to be doing in the coming years. As they're kind of, freshmen, you kind of takes you a little while to kind of get used to playing at a varsity level, but seems like Askins is just a natural here on the pitch.
Very comfortable, as soccer is a very popular club sport. So even when the high school season isn't going on, these players are playing year-round in the club scene, and especially in Southern California where the weather is always right. That's why you find these Southern California teams dominate, because they're always able to play.
Yeah, and where we live in San Diego, during the winter, you see loads of night indoor leagues, club leagues. So you could play, as you said, soccer year-round easily, indoors or outdoors.
So Oaks Christian has to keep playing, keep their head up. There's still plenty of time, 11 and a half to go here in the first half. They trail 3-0, and they need to just take it one goal at a time and get back into this. But having a difficult time getting any kind of shot off.
Yeah, Bruder right there took a pass away from the Panthers, and for Oaks Christian tried to get a lead ahead, and just was nobody there to track it down for her.
Well, Pauley is giving their goalkeeper an easy afternoon thus far, as most of the action has taken place on the Oaks Christian side of the pitch.
Here we go with a throw in now.
Allison Pantuso will get it thrown in, and the ball is in Pauley territory, and this may be an opportunity. No, as Oaks Christian's Samantha Bruder was dribbling in and trying to get a look, but knocked away.
Diana Matheson, the sophomore defender, kicked that ball nearly out to midfield to try to clear it out.
Knocked away as Pauley will try to get a stop. The ball is deep inside. Burns has it stripped away and kicked downfield. Sloan Askins are trying to keep possession. And heading up, nice steal, as Pauley may have an opportunity. Pauley saving it from going out.
Nope, they called it.
Oh, that was Jackie Olive, who almost had a step inbounds and would have had a shot on goal, but
yeah, late whistle by the official, but that ball clearly went over the line out of play.
And they'll try it again. Askins just misses that one.
Just love the aggressiveness here by the Panthers, even up 3-0, still trying to extend their lead. And you gotta love that about a team, because we've seen it, covering soccer now for the past few weeks, Andrew. Teams that tend to kind of fall back and try to pat that lead and just play conservatively ends up catching them as the other team kind of catches sparks and keeps it, kind of chips at that lead, and then suddenly you got a tie game.
3-0 is where we're at now, however, with Pauley on top as we approach the 9-minute mark. Oaks Christian would love nothing more than to get a goal here before the end of this first half and get some kind of momentum going.
Yeah,
halftime.
I totally agree with you. Excuse me. They need a goal here, I think, before half.
And they have an opportunity. It's deep in Pauley territory. Ball is kicked high in the air, and it's going to be shot wide left.
Yeah, Bruder right there, back outside the offensive zone, try to kick it to the far post. Just could not get it as that ball hooked away and went out of play.
Yeah, Bruder kicked that one left. Another freshman of Oaks Christian's team putting some significant time on the pitch is Samantha Bruder. We're approaching the 8-minute mark. 3-0, Pauley on top. Oaks Christian looking to attack. Rachel Connors. Connors towards the middle, at about the 15-yard line over the Bruder. Can Bruder get an attempt? No. Over to the side is Stevens, and Stevens will have it knocked away, and it will be Pauley possession.
Yeah, Bruder tried to get it to Gabrielle Stevens. It was I thought a smart idea. Stevens just wasn't ready for it, and it got it too far out in front of her, and she just could not retrieve the ball as it went past the end line here for a free kick now for Polytechnic.
Kick will land at about the 25-yard line on the football marker, knocked out, and it will still be retained by Pauley. Clock rolling down to close to the 7-minute mark now. 2 40-minute halves. A lot of bright orange around this. Thomas says Pauley is orange and white, and their fans have come decked out in their orange. Keep my eyes in shape. Pauley, for those of you not familiar, look fairly similar to Princeton, as a lot of their fans have
the P from Princeton.
The Princeton P with the orange and white and black.
Yeah, when I first came in here, I go, wow, there's a lot of Princeton graduates here today. But then I realized it was Polytechnic fans.
Well, they could be a lot of Princeton grads.
Yeah, they could be.
And Oaks Christian regains possession. We'll try to get something going here in the final 6.5 of this first half.
Yeah, once again, a nice play there by Casey, midfielder for Polytechnic, just knocking that ball away. And really, that's a kind of a big play there, as you kick the ball out of bounds to allow yourself and your teammates to reset defensively.
Ball knocked away. Nice steal there. Oaks Christian Burns had it deflected away. Burns was looking to attack and possibly get a shot on goal, but to no avail. The ball knocked out of bounds now.
Catherine Boyer coming over there with a nice block attempt on that shot attempt by the Lions there. Didn't check to see who was the player on Oaks Christian, but she came over and really made a good play to knock it away.
Thrown in from the side, and Oaks Christian knocked away. Askins deflected it away. That was Sloan Askins who kicked it away and saved any shot attempt that may have happened.
Oaks Christian High School, the school for Jimmy Clausen. He quarterbacked the football team a few years back.
Is he still in the NFL with
Yes, with Carolina.
Some other notable alumni. He had Joe Montana's son play football
Nick
there.
Montana, right.
Wayne Gretzky's son played, and Will Smith, I believe.
Yeah, that was the year after Clausen left school. They played together as a trio that year.
So I'm sure they had a lot of fanfare and a lot of media attention.
Separate limousines to practice that year, I bet.
Noteworthy parents for that Oaks Christian. But Oaks Christian, a very solid athletic program every year, year in, year out, as we see here with their girls soccer program reaching the finals. Their football team and basketball team are always super competitive.
Yeah, if you ever driven up the Grapevine going up north, you see the campus clearly. Right there in Westlake Village off the 5, so it's very prominent. And as you said, I've been there once. It's really, really quite a facilities they have for all their sports.
And right now they're looking just to get a goal as they trail 3-0 at the 4:09 mark. It is possession for for Oaks Christian momentarily, but they kick it out and it'll go right back to Pauly.
You try to cross it to the far side, rework it, the ball, Oaks Christian, but Valencia played it perfectly, and they just could not retrieve it, and it went out of play.
Pauly has it near the mid-pitch mark. Kick back. Over to Blanco, the defender. Blanco trying to get to Johnson. Ball deflected out, and it will stay with Pauly. 3.5 to go in this first half. 3-0.
Excuse me,
Pauly
Blanco
top.
throwing in.
Blanco trying to get it to Johnson. Over to Askins. Askins over to Johnson. Johnson catches up with it. The crowd gets on their feet as Johnson may have a shot attempt. And she'll lose it.
Offside.
Well, that was a scare there for Oaks Christian.
Yeah, she had trouble bringing it into the offensive zone, and that's when one of the lead forwards came in.
There we go, another opportunity. As Pauly Wardlaw for Pauly has it momentarily, but knocked away. As we are under 3 to go here in the first half.
Good shot attempt by Wardlaw.
Askins, Sloan Askins trying to find, or Noel I should say, is trying to find Sloan. Sloan comes up with a stop, but Oaks Christian's able to retain. They're inside Pauly territory. Pushing, can they catch up? And before it rolls out of bounds, no. It'll go out of bounds back to Pauly. 2:20 left in the first half. 3-0, Pauly on top. If you're just tuning in, I'm Andrew Jensen alongside Thomas Conroy here on PlayOnSports.com. Of the CIF Division III Girls Southern Regional Championship game.
Yeah, big big corner kick here for Rachel Connors for Oaks Christian. She has to work it in, and they need a good scoring attempt here.
Connors gets it, and Askins, Sloan Askins, will boot it away as Oaks Christian will have another opportunity.
Yeah, reacted quickly to the corner kick and knocked it away, did Askins. We'll have another one.
Askins from the corner, or trying to stop it from the corner. And again deflected as Rachel Connors was trying to get it towards the middle there, but deflected out of bounds, and it will stay with the Lions.
Casey with a great defensive play right there. The freshman coming up and really being aggressive.
Ball thrown in from the side. There's an opportunity. No. Oaks Christian couldn't find it. The ball was sitting right there. Oh, and we have a tackle near the 40-yard line. No whistle.
That's the kind of tackle you like, Andrew, as Gabrielle Stevens came up.
Ryan Casey just got clobbered.
Yeah.
And the fans here on the Pauly side are beyond themselves here, wondering why there's no card. And Casey was literally just mangled from behind.
Are we back in the football season? I mean, that was...
Wow.
Man, I know it's free agent season, but, I mean, some teams could pick up Stevens as a free safety, man. She was a ball hawk right there. Wow.
I wouldn't be as surprised if she didn't play football. And then we have another attempt there, and as Askins was able to avoid the contact. And now you got the Pauly fans yelling, hey, they're going to get hurt out there.
It's going to be Brooke Hoverchick for Oaks Christian, trying to get aggressive there and missed the opportunity to get on that opponent.
So 12 seconds left, down to 10, and Pauly, it's going to be tough to get an opportunity here. They might not even try. Well, at 5 seconds, they're just going to boot it down to 3 seconds, and it's going to roll at the 20, and that will do it for the first half. So after one half of play in this girls Division III final, it is Pauly on top of Oaks Christian, 3-0 on PlayOnSports.com. We'll step aside. We'll come back with the second half in a bit.